All right, we are doing a Smith hip thrust. So this is another one of my favorite glute exercises. Any hip thrust variation basically is, but I am using a Smith machine for this exercise. So I have my bench this way because that's what my equipment allows me to do. But usually in a gym, you would have it going parallel to the bar. But again, just play around with whatever you feel comfortable with and whatever is easiest for you. This way is also fine, but obviously my bench is flat at the end, not round. So just whatever equipment you have, do what you have to do. So I'm going to have my bar on like one of the lowest settings. Before you put weight on your bar, obviously adjust the height of this bar. Otherwise it's going to make it a lot harder to get your bar in the proper position if there's weight on it. So I'm going to go down so my shoulder blades are just above the bench. And remember, with any hip thrust, foot positioning is very important. So my legs at my top position are going to be in 90 degrees. If I'm feeling it too much in my quads, my feet are too close to me. If I'm feeling it too much in my hamstrings, my feet are too far from me. So make sure you have a good glute burn, and that is the majority of where you're feeling any hip thrust, otherwise your feet are wrong. So my feet are shoulder width apart, and my knees are straight ahead. They're not caving in, they're not bowing out either. And I'm going to push my bar up slightly and then unlatch it. And then with my eyes and chest staying forward, I'm going up and holding still for a second, and then straight back down, like this. Make sure with any hip thrust that you're not letting your head go back like this. If you are doing that, it's because your back is not in the right position. So just make sure eyes and chest are always forward, and you're tucking your hips underneath you like this, and you're not overarching your back, overextending, and allowing your head to go back too far, and just using your back. So again, this looks like this. I'm just tucking my tail between my legs and squeezing my glutes like so, like that. So you'll have to play around with the positioning and everything, but don't be afraid to do that. It just, you will figure out where the right spots are for you, but you should be feeling this in the majority of your glutes. If your program says to do a hold, that means to hold the top position for that many seconds. So say it says 5 seconds. So you're going to go up, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, straight back up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's what any hold or hip thrust looks like if it says that on